their statuses, all that kind of stuff, right? I mean, that's what we all do on Facebook. So you utilize a Facebook PPC newsfeed dark post. Now, if you have no idea what that means, don't worry about it. We're going to walk you through the exact process and the exact steps, okay? So then what happens is they're on their newsfeed and they're checking out what their friends are doing, and then all of a sudden your ad pops up, okay? Your ad shows up in their newsfeed, and it's got some good copy, which is just basically written words that hook and persuade them. And it's also, as you can see, got some sort of image that's going to catch their attention. Then what happens is the video auto plays, which means it's going to switch automatically from the image that catches their attention to you, okay? And if you don't want it to be you, it can be an animated movie, it can be whatever you want. We can talk about different ways that you can create videos where you don't have to be on screen, but it switches over to your video, and your video plays. And the purpose of this video is to direct them to some sort of link at some point in time so that they can click on that link that's in the post, and it takes them to your capture page, okay? How many of you have a capture page? Just so I know, like a way to send people to a place where they can get, where you can get information from them, where you can get an email, where you can get a phone number, where you can get a name. Just curious. All right, I'm going to ask Magdalena, Leslie, Kevin, Karen, Jamar, Emily, Charles. Are you guys hands down because you don't have capture pages, or is there a really good TV show on tonight? Valerie, Sonine, Scott, and Scott. Okay, cool. Oh, gotcha. All right, not sure if you do. Cool, Brooke, we can talk about that in a little bit. So what ends up happening, though, is that's the process. Is they land on their capture page, and if they're really interested, you did a really good job in your video, they're going to enter in their information, and they're going to technically become what's called a lead for you. And a lead is basically just a person who's interested in what you have to offer. Okay? So that's the whole concept. Now, the reason why YouTube videos don't work really well on Facebook, and we'll talk more about it when we get into video format, but the reason why they don't really work is because you're interrupting people, okay? This is a social network. You're interrupting people when they're stalking their friends with your ad, okay? When you do a YouTube video, people are actively searching on Google or YouTube for maybe how to lose weight or how to get more leads for my home business. They're searching for your videos. They're searching for an answer. In Facebook, they're not. In Facebook, their mindset is, I want to hang with my friends, I want to see what everybody else is doing, and I want to have fun. So your ad has to be completely different in order to really hook them and get them to start thinking about, maybe I do need what that person has to offer, and they click on the link and they become a lead for you. Okay, sound good? Now, if you guys take a quick screenshot of this, that's cool. Are you taking notes? Do you have a pad and pen and paper and you're all set and ready to go? I need to know. I need to know right now. Write it in the questions box. Let me know, because this is where we're going to get into the dirt. Into the good stuff. All set. Very, very large Spiegel pad. I like it, Scott. Rock and roll. Okay, cool, Rudy. Yes, taking notes. Taking notes. Go, 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 go. All right, so you guys are ready. Writing fast as hell. I love it, Scott. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Let's get right down into the method then, okay, into each step. So here's step one, and I am going to exit out of this training, and I'm going to show you exactly kind of what we do with regards to selecting our target audience, basically looking for people that are interested in what we have to offer, okay? So like you guys said, a lot of you are in affiliate marketing, you're in network marketing, even if you're a real estate agent, or if you have health and wellness products to sell, if you've got a recipe book to sell, okay, you can do this strategy, which is really cool. So the first step is that you're going to utilize the Facebook graph search, and all that is basically is right here. This is the graph search, okay, and you're going to enter in different keyword phrases that would make sense with your target audience. Now, what you're doing here is you're trying to find interests that you can utilize later for your Facebook PPC ad, okay? And the way that we do it, and I'll show you in just a second, is basically I start to search some different keywords that would make sense with my offer, and then I just add them into a Word document, okay? It's something that I can go back and I can check on. And I'll even show you how I go into open groups and just start looking into some of maybe the pains and struggles that they're suffering from. Okay, so our example here is home-based business. So that's essentially what you're going to do. So I'm going to hop out and I'm going to hop into Facebook really quick. So let me escape out of here. And I'm going to open up Facebook like this. And there I am. So what I'm going to do is just want to make sure that you guys can see my screen still. Okay, I'll slide that out like that. Let me know. Yes, Kate, I can see your screen. You guys are all good. Yes, 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 yes. All right, cool. So let's put in home business or home-based business. So when I type in home-based business, the cool part that happens is there's a bunch of group names that pop up. Okay, so what I could do is I can hop into these groups, and what this tells me is, number one, look at the number of the members that are in the open group. Okay, if there's 49,764 members in a group, does that tell you that this is a pretty good target, that this could be a market for you on Facebook? Absolutely. Okay, now if it said maybe 5 members, that doesn't necessarily mean you can't target it, but it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to generate a certain amount of leads. So let's just maybe hop into one of these groups, okay? And I'm kind of doing this a little blind, but this is going to be more of a group where people are posting their biz ops, okay? Now, one thing I can do, though, is pay attention to what they post, okay? Because I can create an ad that's completely different. So you see how all these people say, like, and I apologize if anybody's on here that posted these posts, but, you know, turn this into this and create this, and this feeder matrix lets you blah, 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 blah. That's not what people want, right? People want help. They want benefits. They want things that a business can do for them, right? When we're talking about home-based business here. So what I could do is I could create an ad doing something completely opposite. Like, sick and tired of people telling you how great their matrix is or how great their binary is. Watch this quick video that shares with you how to easily attract people to your offer. Okay? Your post does not go in this group. I just want to let you know that. This is like marketing. This is us doing our research ahead of time. Okay? This is not where you go and post. This is for us to just kind of see, are there enough people who could be interested in what we have to offer? I want to give you another example. I'm going to put in paleo diet. Okay? Now, what pops up here with paleo diet, say you're doing health and wellness or something like that, or you had a product that you were trying to sell, okay, for maybe one of your opportunities. Now, let's look here again. Let's look at numbers, okay? Paleo dieting. These are different fan pages, okay? Now, this has 38,495 likes. These are people that like this, okay, paleo dieting here. Let's go down. We could go down to find all pages named paleo diet, and I could go through those, and I could even open this one up here, okay? And again, I'm not doing this to go post my links or my business opportunity or anything like that on here. I'm going to go look to see if this is a good market for me to target on Facebook. And I'm going to go look at maybe some of the comments. If I can find any comments on here, okay? There's any comments on here that talk about maybe struggles that people have or anything like that. Let's just see. I'm just trying to look really quick, guys, to see. But really, what you want to do is you want to be paying attention to what people comment and what they post on fan pages. Because it's just helping you get better vocabulary with what you put in your ads to who you target. So that's basically one strategy of what you can do, okay? And let's just put in network marketing. Network marketing, since I know there's a lot of you in network marketing with this one. So again, open group, right? 25,730 members. I like looking at fan pages for this too, because you're going to find that a lot of these are just posting their business opportunity links, right? So what I like to do is I like to go to fan pages, and I like to see what's posted here, okay? And I like to maybe find a post about pain or something like that. Let's see if I can find one down here. Right? Stop making excuses. And so if someone's posting about this, right? And this is obviously the amazing Eric Worre. Absolutely love him and have gotten so much value from all of his training that he's ever done. But if you're looking for an excuse to not build your network marketing business, anyone will do. So what that's telling me from the mindset of a marketer is that that's a pain and that's a struggle that a lot of network marketers face, is looking for excuses not to build their business. Right? And so what I could do is give them an offer to that solution. I'm maybe giving them a step-by-step format that will help them build their business in 3 simple steps. Do you see my transition here where I'm going into the psychology more of anything on why maybe some of these high intense, right, authorities here, 443,791 likes, right? So I'm going more onto high authoritative spots on Facebook, and now I'm starting to pay attention to, number one, what they post, and then what comments are happening after that. And I'm starting to try and develop my ad. Okay, cool. So let's move back into the next step, okay? Because step 2 is really important. So after you've now found your target audience, you're going to move into the Facebook video format. Okay, and like I said, it's going to be different than YouTube. So here are the steps. And then let's just talk exactly about, the steps with Facebook video format here. Okay, and how are we doing right now? You guys getting some value from this? Just want to double check, make sure that we're all set. Okay, cool. Yes. Awesome. So with these videos, Facebook is, again, a social network. It is short attention spans. So you need to make your video 1 to 3 minutes max. 3 minutes is almost overdoing it. I would say 1 to 2 minutes maximum. Make them short, sweet, to the point. Now, when we talk about Facebook marketing, it's technically called interruption marketing. Right? This is where you're literally interrupting them from what they're doing with your ad. And your job is to get their attention so that they still pay attention to your ad and they click on the link that's in your post. Okay? So a welcome can be as simple as introducing yourself and telling them what they're going to get from the video. Okay, quick interrupt. Hey there, here's an example. Hey there, what's going on? Kate McShea here. And in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what we did to generate 165 leads in one day using this little-known marketing strategy. Okay, so right there, I just kind of gave them right up front exactly what they're going to get. I didn't play around with them, didn't say what they were searching for, anything like that. Right, straight, direct, to the point. Okay? Then what you want to do after that is you want to move into a problem that they might be facing. So if it comes to network marketing, if it comes to leads, right? If we come to finding excuses, let's talk about that one from Eric Worre's post. Okay? You can say, because here's the thing. One thing that I've learned, and maybe this isn't you, and if it isn't you and you feel like this video isn't right for you, feel free to turn it off. But I'm talking to the people that make excuses every single day about not building their network marketing business because they're afraid to recruit their family and friends, or they're afraid to go and prospect people at the gas station. They don't know what to say when it comes down to recruiting people into their business, and they're uncomfortable and then in turn make excuses. So if that's not you and you're making $1 million, awesome, you don't have to watch this video. So see what I did right there? I basically threw a problem out there that most people in my niche are facing, and then what I did is I qualified people, okay? If you're making like millions of dollars the video. If you're not, then what I want you to do is continue to keep watching. So then what you do after that is you're going to give them some value, okay? Give them some information on what they can do to actually start getting some results. Maybe stop getting paralysis from analysis. So you want to give them some value. So a couple of examples could be, here's something that really helped me. I started calling my upline and I started doing weekly coaching calls with them where they gave me scripts on what I needed to do in order to actually have effective home parties. So if you want to do it offline, that's fine. Another tip could be I also came online and I started utilizing Facebook to connect with people that were also in network marketing or interested in the home business. And I started to learn how to actually recruit and speak to people online instead of having to go out in public and openly recruit people at the mall or at the gas station. And that made me a lot more comfortable, right? So you're talking about the value and you're talking about how it made you feel. You're talking about the benefits, because a lot of people who make excuses on that kind of stuff don't want to go out and recruit because it's uncomfortable for them. Okay, so you're talking about giving value, and in that value, you're giving a solution. Now, The last thing that you want to do before you do a call to action, and I'll explain that in a second, is you want to give them a better solution to the problem. Okay, so you can say, you know, and I just scratched the surface when it came to talking about building your business on social media or building your business on Facebook. But if you really want to know how to recruit, you know, 3 to 5 extra people a month into your business, okay, click the link in this post. So right there, I talked about another solution on how they could do it faster. That you're telling them what to do after they watch the video. You're telling them what to do next. So click the link that's in this post. It's going to take you over to a free 60-minute training or 60-minute webinar, whatever you have to offer, that shows you exactly how to recruit 3 to 5 new people into your business per month, like my friend Jessica did, or like I did, or you know, something like that. Okay, if you don't have results, you can share somebody else's story. You can share somebody else's story. Okay, so that's how the format goes. You want to keep it short and sweet. You want to give them enough value so they feel like you're not just pitching them the whole time. But then you also want to make sure that you just scratch the surface so they want to know more. And then you tell them to click on the link in the post to get more information. Obviously, that link's going to go to their capture page. So, makes sense for the first 2 steps. How are you guys feeling about all of this? Again, yes, 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 yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the third then. So the first step, obviously, is finding your target audience. Second is then creating your video. Okay, you want to create your video first. Then we're going to go into Facebook, and we're going to go into actually creating a dark post. Okay, we're going to walk you through what you need to do now because now you've found your target audience, and now you've created your video, and you're ready to do your dark post. So I'm going to pass it on to my lovely husband, Andrew.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna go through the steps here, but then I'm gonna open up Facebook and actually do one in front of you guys. So the first step is you got to get in the Power Editor, and I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes here. But you're gonna want to create a page post. I'm sorry, a dark post from your fan page. Okay. So in Power Editor, you're gonna hit. You're gonna create a dark post, and the type of post you're gonna want to create is a video. Okay, the post type is a video, right? And what you're going to do next is you're going to push the select a video button, and that'll open up a box where you can go find your video that you made, and Kate just went through the process there, but the video that you made and edited, and you can upload it by hitting the select a video button and finding that MP4. Then you select an image, and I'm going to talk more about the image in a few minutes here, but you're going to want to have an image that shows up before the video. Some post text. You're going to want to make sure to put your link in the post text area, and then you're going to create your post. And here's an example of an image, and I'm going to get more into this in a minute, but it's a pretty close-up picture, right? So that's going to jump off the screen. You want your image to jump out of the news feed, guys. Keep in mind what Kate said. This is interruption marketing, right? So you want your image to jump out of the news feed and catch someone's attention, and have them go, oh, what's this? And then they start to read your post and see your video. Okay. So let's jump out of here, and I'm going to go into Facebook, and we're actually going to walk through this process here. So first thing you got to do is you got to actually go into your Ads Manager. So over here you're going to have Ads Manager. All right. And if you have never set up ads before, guys, we're going to that's something you could probably watch a YouTube video on how to set up Ads Manager for your Facebook account. So as you guys saw there over on the left-hand side, I just clicked on the Power Editor button. Okay. So now that we're in Power Editor, what we're going to do here is we need to set up an actual dark post. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is up in this drop-down box, we're going to hit Manage Pages. Okay, we're going to hit Manage Pages, and then it's going to pop up your fan page. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to create a post. So I'm going to scroll on a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better here. Okay, so again, it was up the top here. You drop down box, you hit Manage Pages, and then you're going to want to create. You guys saw on that slide I just did, but up the top here, you're going to want to select a video post, okay? And you see that obviously changes the boxes and what you can input into this post, but you're going to want to select video post, okay? So first thing you want to do, like I said, is hit this select a video button. And I should have something on our desktop here. So I got a generic video that we recorded just for the sake of doing this ad. So I just uploaded that video, that MP4. All right. Next step is I need to select an image. And I should have my image, Angry Woman. There it is. All right. So there's that image we talked about. Okay. Now you're going to want your image for this particular ad to be 308, okay, by 221. And I'll show you pretty quick here on how you can edit those. So let's see, where is she? So what you can do here is when you get an image that you want to use, we use Snagit. Okay, Snagit is what we use to edit our images. Okay, and right here we just got to click on Edit, and we're just going to resize this image. And that's percent pixels. Doesn't seem right. Why does that say it's 308 by 822? It should be 308 by 221. 308. 221. Apply. Okay, that was fine. There was something wrong there. But you're going to want your image to be 308 by 221. Now that's specific for this video ad that we're doing here. Okay. So once you get your video, and again, Snagit, guys. If you go to, I believe it's TechSoft or TechSmith. What is it? Let's check that for you guys here. Just in terms of how to edit images, guys. Yeah, it's TechSmith. So TechSmith.com. Is you can get a couple of different tools from here. They have Snagit, which is what we use to snag images, and then you can edit them. Camtasia Studio is something you can use to edit your videos. So they got some cool tools here. Obviously, they're at a cost, but Snagit, there's a free trial for that, and that's what we use to grab images. You know, what it looks like here is if I wanted to grab an image, this little thing pops up, and I just go like that. And now I can edit that image. So it's a really cool tool. So that's Snagit, and you can go to techsmith.com to get that. So back over to the ad here, guys. So now this is going to be a page post, okay? And it's going to be a dark post, and all that means is no one will see it on your actual fan page. They'll only see it when you start to target certain demographics or certain groups with the ad. So you'll see that in a few minutes here. But you want to put together a title. So, you know, you want your title, you guys, to be something that's going to catch their interest. A lot of times questions are good, right? So let's say we're going after the network marketing niche, and we're going to promote a system to help them build their network marketing business, right? So, you know, struggling to sponsor reps into your biz. You know, you want to get them like, yeah, you know, they answer that question with a yes, and like, I got to keep reading. You know, you get them saying yes. That's a good way to get their attention. So, struggling to sponsor reps into your business. You know, losing money in your home biz. All right. So there's different things you can try here, guys, for your title. But you know, struggling. Oops.
Still haven't sponsored any reps into your biz.
Right. Still haven't sponsored anyone into your business. Exactly. You know, upline, leave you hanging. Upline, leave you hanging. You know, so whatever. You guys got to think about what your copy is going to look like, but you want to catch their attention, and obviously the image helps with that as well. Post text. The first thing you're going to want to put is your link. Okay, so this is going to be the link to your capture page, guys, right? You want to send this traffic to a capture page where you can get leads, okay? So this is where you're going to put your link. You don't want to just put www dot your link. You want to put in http:// your link here.com, okay? You want your link to be first, and then typically right underneath that I'll put something like upline leave you hanging, so that's the title. I want to kind of follow up from that. Struggling, maybe another question, right? Struggling to sponsor anyone into your home business. Check out this free. So now you got to think about what you're giving away on your capture page. So your capture page should be offering something to them in return for their information. So check out this free video presentation that exposes the #1 problem with building a home business, and discover how we sponsor 50+ people a month into our business, all on autopilot, without picking. Click here to get instant access to the video. And then put your link here again. HTTP, your link here. Alright, so I'll go through that again, guys. Now, hey, this is not a course on copywriting, okay? So this is a skill, and this isn't even great copy, guys. I'd probably play around with this for another 20 minutes or so before I'd post it. But you just want to get the mechanics together and then learn the art of copywriting and getting the attention and getting them to click on that link, right? So upline leave you hanging, struggling to sponsor anyone in your home business. Check out this free video presentation that exposes the #1 problem with building a home business, and discover how we sponsor 50+ people a month into our business, all on autopilot without picking up the phone. Click here to get instant access to the free video. So I have the link in there twice, at the very top and the very bottom, and I have some copy in there that's hopefully pulling them in, and it keeps pulling them in, and is then getting them to hopefully click on the link, okay? So that's it, guys. That's everything, and you want to leave this as it is down the bottom, and you're going to click Create Post, okay? Now, with a video post, as you can see here, guys, it can take up to 15 minutes for it to process the video, okay? And as you see, it's creating the post right now, and then it'll take another 15 minutes to process the video. But we actually made a post earlier, so we can go through the next step. I just want to check in with you guys. Rate if you're keeping up and you're loving what you're seeing so far. Raise your hands. That's too. Maybe I asked too many questions there, because raise your hands if you're loving it. So now I don't know if you're keeping up or what's going on. So raise your hands, guys, if you're up to speed and you feel like you need me to slow down, or if we're good.
I think you just asked too many questions.
I asked too many questions again. All right. Raise your hands. Oh, there's a ton of them.
There we go.
Okay. All right, guys. So who thinks this is pretty cool? Who's excited to use this strategy? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so let's keep going here, guys. So as you see, video post successfully submitted for processing. Your video post successfully uploaded. It can take up to 15 minutes to be processed. All right, so you just have to wait and just keep hitting refresh, and then eventually your post will be down here. Okay, and like I said, we posted one before the webinar, so I could use it and show here that we created earlier. All right, let me back out here. No, that's not it. Is that it? No, that wasn't it. That's odd. Okay. Well, the next step, guys, is once you have the post, you'll see it right here. You then want to go back over, okay? And you want to go back over to your I typically lately have been going back out of Power Editor and just going into Facebook, because I think it's more user-friendly. And I think you guys will find it to be more user-friendly until you get the hang of Power Editor. You have to use Power Editor to make your dark post, okay? And then what I like to do is I go back into Ads Manager, and I go back into Ads Manager, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hit Create an Ad. So there's the green button off to the right there. I'm going to hit Create an Ad. All right, let me do that again. I know I'm pretty fast there. Ads Manager, and this green button over on the right, hit Create Ad. Okay. Now you're going to want to select one of these, and the one you're going to want to select is Page Post Engagement. Okay. So this one right here, Page Post Engagement. So when I select that, and here's the funny thing, you have to pick this hot wife marketing thing. What is that?
Sorry, that's from two of our friends from the event that we were at. It was just a joke.
A joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently,
Kate, Hot Wife Marketing too.
Apparently, Kate started a new Facebook page called Hot Wife Marketing.
I'm an entrepreneur.
I don't know
what
that is.
New opportunities.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, all right. So you click on the page, or click on the page that you want. Okay. And what you want to do next is you got to click on this drop-down box, and you want to find the page post that you want to use, and it's not here. Interesting. Hold on. This is why I created that post earlier, so it should be here, but it's not. Oh, you know why? I need to go back to Power Editor. All right, guys, I missed a step. Sorry about that. So we're gonna go back over so I can show you that step. My apologies. So, guys, in Power Editor, okay, one thing you need to do is you actually need to upload. You need to upload that work that you did. You need to upload it to Facebook. Okay, so Power Editor, you kind of have to look at it like it's its own separate, almost software. Okay, so this is the post right here, and right now the post isn't on my Facebook account yet. Okay, it's stuck in Power Editor. So what I needed to do was hit this green button that says Upload Changes. So now we should be good, and I can go back over to Facebook, and it should be in there now. So let's go try that again. What is this? Why am I getting the survey? All right. Okay, so we should be good now.
No, I do not want to take your.
So let's select it. And it's still not working. That is very odd. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it then in the Power Editor because it's moving a little slow here. So you got your page post made, okay? You got your dark post. It's sitting right here. The next step you want to do within Power Editor, guys, I'm going to show you how to do this in Power Editor, okay, is you're going to want to go back up here, and you're going to want to go over to your actual Ads Manager account. That's what all these numbers are here, is your Ads Manager account, okay? So now that I'm over here, I want to create a new ad. I'm sorry, you got to create a new campaign first, okay? So you just select the campaign box, and you're going to hit the plus sign, okay? And, you know, whatever you want to do to kind of keep track of your ads and your campaigns, but what I recommend is I recommend putting in typically what you're sending it to. So, you know, whatever your affiliate program is, if you're doing an affiliate program, so, you know, your affiliate program, right? So you can keep track of where you're sending the link to, right? So if it's MLSP or EMP or any of those programs out there, Mode, whatever it is, you want to put it there. Again, this is just my recommendation. There's no perfect science to this. Then you want to put whatever you're targeting. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually going to target, let's see, I'm going to target just network marketing. All right, so I'm going to put in network marketing. And I'm going to do ages 30 through 45. And again, guys, there's no math. There's no scientific reason behind this. I just know network marketing is going to have a big audience, so I'm not going to do 20 to 50 or 20 to 60. I'm going to break it down a little bit smaller. And I'm going to then go to buying type. I'm going to leave it at auction. And we're going to do clicks to website. We actually want to do page post engagement, okay? So we're going to create that. So there is my campaign. Now within my campaign, we want to then create an ad set, okay? So Now that I'm within this campaign, I'm going to want to go into ad set, and I'm going to create a new ad set, okay? And I'm going to go find the one that I just made. So where are we here? Your affiliate program, network marketing. So that is the campaign there, okay? That's the first thing you want to do. Then you want to create a name for your ad set. I name it the exact same thing, all right? So I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to paste that in here. I love Macs. This is a tough thing. Kate and I do, we do all of our webinars on Macs. I don't know what the heck I'm doing on a Mac. So, all right, so copy, paste that. So now I've created an ad set, okay? And then the next thing you need to do is you actually need to create an ad within that ad set. So again, same thing, find the right campaign, find the right ad set, and then again, I'm just going to paste in that same exact title, okay, for the actual ad. So now that we've created the ad, now we need to actually do some work on that ad, okay? So I'm going to back out a little bit more so you guys can see. All right. So first thing was a campaign, next was an ad set. Now you have your ad created, and this is where we need to do a little bit more work here, okay? So first thing, again, we need to make sure we have the right Facebook page selected. So we just did that. Now, once that pops up, page post, you can then select a post, and there it is. Actually, both of ours are there. The upline leave you hanging and the not sponsoring anyone in your business. So I'm going to use the one that we talked about together. Okay, so there is that dark post, guys, that we created. Okay, so I'm going to then have you scroll down. Okay, and you want to go down to placement. And for now, I want you guys to focus only on newsfeed desktop, okay? Don't do mobile, don't do right-hand column for now, because video is working best in the desktop. And there's some things you got to do to optimize it to get it to work in mobile. But for now, we want you to use the desktop newsfeed only. And then you guys can test it later on and see how it works within mobile. And you want to find whichever one is cheaper, obviously. So now that's all you have to do on the creative tab. Then you got to go over to the audience tab. All right, and in location, you may want to put in. It's completely up to you what locations you want to target, depending on your opportunity or your offer or whatever you're putting in front of your target audience. You can pick certain locations. I think I said I was going to do 30 to 45, I believe, for age. So I'm going to go pick 30 to 45 for the age group here. And then down in interests, we're going to go put in network marketing. And there we go. So that 30 to 45 gets me about a potential audience of about 10,000, which is pretty good. 10,000 to 50,000 is probably a good place to be, guys, for your potential audience. And you can see that right here underneath the picture, underneath the video. Okay? So that is all you're going to want to do for now on the audience, okay? Now, there's a lot more things that you can do in Facebook with custom audiences, excluded audiences, going after certain genders versus others. There's more demographics, there's behaviors. There's a lot of things you can do for targeting, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, going after network marketing is not going to get you the best results, okay? The key to this game is in your interests and in your targeting, all right? And that part of the game is at least another 3 webinars in itself, all right, on how to target and do interests and whatnot. That's on you guys to figure out how to find interests out there that are unique or different. Because network marketing, you think about it, everyone's thought of targeting network marketing for Facebook ads. So you guys have to figure out what interests could you find that are unique that you could potentially get some low clicks for because no one else is going after it. One thing I will recommend, though, guys, is when you create a campaign or you create an ad, don't put more than one interest in this box, okay? Because if you put in network marketing and then you put in, like, Robert Kiyosaki, then you put in, Donald Trump, and then you put in, like, home business, right? And then you see that the ad's doing okay, but you don't know which part of the ad's doing well. You don't know which interest is actually doing well with this ad. Donald Trump could be, people following Donald Trump could be clicking this thing like crazy, but these other three stink and they're not working at all and they're actually hurting you. So you want to break up the interest and you want to create multiple campaigns and multiple ads with different interests in each one, okay? And that's going to help you later figuring out which interests are working and which ones are not. All right? So the last step, you scroll back up, you go to the last tab, which is optimization and pricing. We recommend doing CPC, and as you see, guys, network marketing is recommending $1.12. So typically what we do is we go about 10 cents over, so $1.22. And the reason we do that, guys, is you won't spend that much, but you want to get your ad active and getting seen quickly, okay? And the best way to do that is by going over the highest suggested bid. And that way, by the end of the first day, you'll know if you have a good ad or not. You'll know if you have a good click-through rate. You'll know if you're having to pay a lot for your clicks. And you want to have, personally for us, we like to try and get results and some data back within a day so we know whether or not we need to pause the ad and throw it out, or if we like it, we can keep going with it. So that's it, guys. That's everything you need to do to set up this ad. So the next step we need to do here is upload changes. And I'm going to upload the error-free ads only. And the ad we just did should be error-free. There might be some other ads that for some reason have errors on them. So I just uploaded that ad from Power Editor to Facebook. So I'm going to go back over to Facebook. And we should see that ad waiting for approval now in our Ads Manager account. There it is. So there's our ad here. It's in review. It's a little small, so I'll scroll in a little bit. It's in review right now, guys, okay? And it will be, it could be an hour, it could be 10 minutes, it could be a night. It just depends on when you submit it. And there it is. There's what our ad will look like once it gets approved, okay? And I can actually show you, where is it? Ad placements and preview. So I can go view it on the desktop to see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like, guys. That's what people will see. That's what people will see when they're scrolling through the news feed, okay? So I personally think that picture jumps out pretty good. As I'm scrolling through the news feed, obviously it's the very top right now, but it's like, whoa, red, play button, face, lady pulling her hair out, right? Struggling to sponsor anyone it's terrible copy. Struggling to sponsor anyone into your home business. Check out this free video presentation, see more, and then your links at the top and the bottom. All right? So guys, that's the whole process here on how to set up these ads and get them going. And I actually just realized that I went ahead and just went into the next slide. And this is the process we went through, guys. You just saw me go through it in real time. So you saw all these steps here. Newsfeed only, right? Selecting your audience, your location, your age, your interests, your CPC, and that's it.
Awesome.
That's it.
Boom.
Boom.
So now we're just going to talk about what you guys need to do, obviously, to move forward with the strategy we showed you, what's necessary, and now we're going to talk about what you guys need to do tonight.
Yeah, guys, and this strategy is awesome because for us, nothing, at the end of the day, raise your hand right now if you would prefer to watch a video on something versus read.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I prefer to watch a video than go read something. And a lot of people would prefer to watch a video. So when you take the combination of Facebook and you implement video into Facebook, guys, this thing works like gangbusters. We're getting a ton of leads because our videos are popping off the page versus some of just the ads that just have images.
Awesome. Okay, so here's what you need to do now to start getting results, okay, after you finish this training and you want to take some action. So here are your 5 steps to get results. Number 1, you need to select your target audience and get an interest for Facebook, okay? Decide who you're going to target. Then you need to script out your Facebook video. Again, these videos are not something where you just hop on the camera and you talk for 2 minutes. There is a purpose to these videos. Then you record your video. Then you're going to set up your Facebook dark post, just like Andrew showed you, and set up your page post engagement ad and upload it to Facebook. Okay, those are your 5 steps that you're going to need to do right now when you want to actually start taking action on this strategy. So I want to ask you this, okay? It's obviously, we've showed you exactly the strategy. We've walked you through everything. Do you feel like right now you could leave, you've got some notes, and you could actually start going through this training? Is this something that you feel like you would be comfortable doing? Cool, awesome. So what about if you were to get the recording, obviously, and then you could watch the training one more time maybe before you take action? Yeah, exactly. Very simple when it comes down to it, when you can go back and you can repeat through here. Cool, awesome. Well, here's the other thing. Do you feel like this is something that you would be able to do? Create a quick 2-minute video, find your target, create a quick 2-minute video, then obviously go through the Facebook process. Right, because how many of you, again, want to get more leads for your business? And you want to do it fast. You want to do it within 24 hours. You don't want to wait 2 weeks. Okay, cool, awesome. Well, I know that you can do this because this is not something that we've been working on for 2 or 3 years. This is something we've literally been working on for 90 days, and it's been getting us insane results. So we know that you can do this, and I just want you to understand that what we shared with you tonight proves that you can do it as well, too. But let me ask you this question first. Can we show you a way to do it the fastest, the easiest way to get 10 to 15 plus leads per day with our Facebook video strategy in as little as 24 hours? Do I have your permission? Okay, cool. Well, here's what we've got. We've got our live Facebook video 2-week power intensive. Okay, this is our early bird special. This is something that we're going to be doing live for people that are interested in taking it to the next step. Okay, you literally have everything that you need. We showed you every single thing that you need, but this is for the people who are ready to take it to the next level and who want some personal attention from us as well, which is something that I did mention we were going to share with you tonight. Okay, so here's what this intensive can do for you. You will get everything you need to kickstart your traffic, get more leads, and build a powerful brand on Facebook of repeat buyers, and do it fast. Like we said, you can do it in as little as 24 hours. You'll learn exactly what we do to generate a minimum. And this is a minimum of 10 leads per day with Facebook video marketing with this strategy. How many of you guys would like that? Okay, awesome. We're also, this intensive can show you exactly how to convert a minimum of 10% of your leads to invest in whatever it is, your product, your service, or your opportunity. How many of you guys would like that? And obviously this is fast, right? Doing it fast. That's why it's an intensive. And it's also going to be for people that want to scale their business to 6 figures in the next 12 to 18 months. Who wants that? Okay, sweet. Well, here's what you're going to get with the intensive, okay, with our early bird special. It's going to be a 3-module course, and there will be a bonus intro on setting up a fan page, kind of giving the basics of Facebook and Facebook advertising, in case it's not something that you've never done before, or if it's something that you've played around with. I know a few of you said in the chat that you've tried Facebook advertising, but you've never gotten it to work for you, so maybe some of the basics in the bonus intro will help you out. But it's going to be a 3-module course, and you will get step-by-step video instruction. Now, just because it's a 3-module course does not mean that there won't be multiple videos in each module. Okay, we're going to take you through literally step-by-step video instruction. You will get all of our template scripts, ad images that we utilize, examples of our own personal ads to help you move forward. We'll give you every tool, system, and resource that we use. Blueprints, checklists. We love giving fast action plans at the end of intensives or courses because we know that that really helps people move forward and take action and have clarity, and so you'll get those as well as a new membership to a private online group where you can ask questions at any point in time. Plus, like we said, we're doing this live, so you get 3 live Q&A webinars. You get personal attention from us, okay? So you will be able to actually pick our brains while you're going through this process. Does that sound good to you guys? Sweet. Awesome. Okay. Here's the thing. We're doing this live. We've done live courses before, and we've seen insane results from people that have taken our live courses. And so that's why we're doing this 2-week intensive, to get you guys in, get you taking action and doing it fast. Okay, so this is going to seriously be open to only 25 serious students who want to create a 6-figure income at some point within the next 12 to 18 months. Okay, who would like that? Okay, wow, that's a hand. Well, awesome. So, here are a few things though. Participation is mandatory. We are not looking for people who who are going to invest in this early bird special and then not do the work. You've got to be ready to take action. You've got to be ready to work with us, okay? You must promise to follow the training for 21 days. Now, our training may not go on for 21 days. We're going to jam in the modules and the Q&As for the upcoming weeks. But we want you to continue to move forward for 21 days, okay? And then we'll follow up with you with the last Q&A to see how your results are and see how we can tweak it. You also must invest the time to complete the daily, weekly action plan. So those fast action checklists that are at the end of the modules, you have to commit to doing those, okay? If that's for you, then that's awesome. You also must agree to report your results back to us, because we've done this before. When we do an intensive, when we do a new early bird course, we love to get case studies. We're looking for testimonials. We're looking for people that are having success and that are doing it quickly, okay? And that's the coolest thing about this 2-week intensive, that we want you to get results, okay? So we're going to work our butts off if you work your butts off to help you get results. And I want you to report back to us either through a video testimonial, through a written testimonial, or through a Facebook post, okay? Giving us your results on what you're getting with our Facebook video lead thief 2-week intensive. Okay, so if that sounds like something that's a fit for you, then that's awesome, and we would be super excited to have you. So here's a breakdown of what you're going to get so far, just with the intensive. And as a reminder, what you got on this training is super valuable, and you'll be able to take that with you and implement it tonight. But if you want that extra hand-holding and personal attention from us for those 2 weeks, those 21 days, then here's what you're going to get so far, okay?
And guys, just so you know, I mean, what we taught tonight is all we knew that got us that day where we got 162 leads, literally the next day.
Yeah.
So we've taught you everything that got us to that. The strategy works. What we're talking about here is holding your hand and giving you a little extra mentorship over the next couple weeks.
So the bonus intro for setting up your fan page is at a value of $37. Module 1 is going to be all about laser-targeted audience. So we're going to go even deeper than we went tonight. Valued at $67. Module 2 is Facebook video format. Now that's when you're going to get scripts. That's when you're going to get a breakdown of how to actually utilize Facebook and how to persuade people to click on your offers. Valued at $97. Module 3 is creating your Facebook video ad. Obviously, you saw a snippet of what Andrew shared with you tonight, and he'll dig even deeper into what to do, obviously, in Module 3, and that's going to be valued at $127, because that's really the meat and potatoes when it comes down to it, Module 2 and Module 3. Now, plus, you get 3 live Q&A webinars with us. Now, I will let you know that we normally go for about an hour on our Q&A webinars, but there have definitely been times, and I know there's people that are on here right now that have gone for 2 hours with us, okay? And that's, I put a price point at $497, but I'll let you know that we charge the smallest amount for hourly coaching is $497. So you guys are definitely getting a deal there. So that's a total value of $825. Okay, but obviously we're not going to charge you anywhere close to that, especially because we value your time, we value and understand exactly what you went through with our training tonight. We just want to help you out even more. So here are some bonuses that we're willing to offer out to you guys. The first bonus is going to be the list building webinar with Tim Urwright. Okay, he's an 8-figure earner. He's an online marketer, and so he knows what he's doing when it comes to creating what he calls list building machines that create money for him on autopilot. He's going to give you all of his secrets. Okay, that's bonus number 1. Now, valued at $500. Anybody that was at No Excuses, you know what Tim brings to the table. Okay,
He charges $10,000
for a day.
for his time.
For a day of his time, okay? And you're going to get an hour of his time where he's going to share his secrets with you. So that's bonus number 1. Bonus number 2 is actually a new mini product that we're putting out, okay? It's our top 10 video scripts. Now, this is something new. This is something that we're going to be starting to market and to share with the masses very soon. Now, these will be scripts anywhere from YouTube scripts, Facebook scripts, welcome video scripts. If that's something you want to put after your capture page, training videos, sales videos. We've even got, your best intros, best closes, best ways to give value. This is our top 10 video scripts, okay? That's going to be valued at $97. That's what we're going to be selling that at, okay, when we send that out. You guys get it first. Bonus 3 is our daily method of operation training. This is a training that we did for a small group of people, and we talked step-by-step instructions, went through our daily routine that produces momentum and results for us. And I know that it's helped people become 3 times more productive each day just by the tips that we gave them. And that's a value of $97. Again, that's a training that we sell for $97 right now. Now, bonus number 4. Obviously, if you pay the full price, right, so you paid to get onto this training, and then like we said, after 24 hours, you can still have the recording, lifetime access. However, this bonus is going to include lifetime replay access and the changes that we make if there's any Facebook updates. So obviously the replay that you get now will be great. We'll send it out to you. But if there's updates, you won't get the changed replay, or you won't get the changes in the training unless you're a part of the 2-week intensive. Okay, and that's a value of $97. So here's a breakdown of what you get so far. Okay, you know, all the 3 modules, the bonus intro, those are all valued at $37, $67, $97, $127, $497 for the Q&As, and then all these bonuses here, right? I'm not even going to read through them. But that's a total value of $1,616. Okay? So, as you know, very real value of $1,616. I'm going to make you an incredibly unbelievable, almost insane offer when I actually break down to you the price point in just a second. But just want to ask you the question, what if you didn't do everything perfectly? Okay, so what if you only got 2 leads a day from this strategy? Would it be worth it to you? Would it be worth $1,100 or $1,600? Yeah, exactly. What if it got you 10 leads, but it got you 3 new signups into your company? Right? Maybe it didn't create $800 worth of profit like it did for us at that point in time, but it got you new members signed up into your opportunity. Would it be worth $1,600? Yeah, absolutely. What if it gave you that little bit of extra hand-holding, right, that you needed to actually make sense of this strategy so you could actually take action on it? Because the replay maybe wasn't enough for you. You're somebody that needs a little bit more attention and a little bit more care. Yeah, of course. Okay, well, here's the thing. Like we said, it's going to be right around $1,616, but this is what we are going to offer you out tonight, okay? And this is for tonight. It's obviously not going to be close to that. $997, and we're not even selling it for $297. So for you guys tonight, we are going to be selling this 2-week intensive at $197, but because you already invested into coming onto this training, right? You put in your $1, and then as long as you don't refund and you pay your full $37, we're going to give it to you for $157 tonight. Okay? Now, I'm just going to share with you this price point because when I did the numbers and I broke it down, including the training webinars and all that kind of stuff, you're literally getting Andrew and I both for about $25 an hour or less. Okay, when you really break it down. So you're literally getting us for $25 or less for this 2-week intensive. So the reason why we're doing that, though, is because we want to see people have success. Like we said, we want case studies, we want testimonials. We want people to actually be able to really have some success with this strategy, and we want to move you guys forward before other people start to hop on this strategy. So what you need to do, and make sure you stick around, is you need to go to http://maxprofitformula.com. Okay, that link's not working.
No, we're going to get another link. Hey guys, kind of love technology, so watch this. Let's see for a second.
Okay.
Don't go to that link, guys. Unfortunately, that link's not working. This is just part of running an online business. So let me do this. We're going to go to onlineleadershippro.com/FB lead thief.
Now, hop on there now because I'm going to talk to you about our fast mover bonuses, and they're probably going to be something that you guys are going to want to see. So I'm just letting you know that if you guys hop on it now, then you'll be excited when you are in the top 5.
Yeah, we got some fast mover bonuses, guys. They're gonna go quick. When you see them, you're gonna want to be one of the top 5 or 10 people here. So onlineleadershipppro.com/FB. All right, /FB lead thief. All right, and I'm actually going to show you guys what you'll see when you when you put that in here. So onlineleadershippro.com/FB-lead-thief. And this is what you'll land on, guys. This is the page you'll land on here. Okay. So again, it's onlineleadershippro.com/FB-lead-thief. And I'm going to copy this for you, Kate, so you can just put it into.
Why don't you just duplicate the slide?
Okay. Sure. I don't know.
So,
See again, I don't know how to do. I just don't know how to do this stuff. I don't know how to do. Look at this. We're changing our. This is like on the move here, guys. Which one were we at? Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so that's the link, guys. onlineleadershippro.com/FB-lead-thief. And you know what, Kate? Why don't you grab that and send it out to everybody in the chat.
Hey Ed, it's Rudy.
No technology, guys, but you're gonna get through it, you know.
Good. Are you on that webinar?
Yeah, get off of it.
Okay. Are you buying their program?
No.
Okay. Good. I just want to let you know I'm buying it so I can. Exactly, and I'm buying the program, so I'll teach you what I learned.
Response to the questions.
Oh, you're buying it?
Yeah, but I'll teach you what I learned. You're gonna get more leverage out of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, one thing is, some of the things look too fast.
Low price because we really
Yeah, I understand.
these studies
Yeah.
you want lots of testimonials. This is the first idea. You are going to get this
Right.
video script.
Good. Well, I just wanted to prevent you from buying it if you didn't need to. So yeah, I was on there, but just so you know, I'm picking up their program and I'll teach you from what I learned. So you got me in your corner. Yeah, absolutely.
What you need to do to get more leads or more benefits or more clicks or more views or whatever you want, we're going to help you do that. And that's for the first 5 people. Now again, this is at a value of
we'll get to that together when the time's right. We'll talk through it one step at a time. My goal is to keep you focused on what matters next. You know, I'm not going to overwhelm you.
You guys are gonna want to hustle.
Yeah, I'm on your team.
You're gonna want to hustle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be gone.
So
here's fast mover bonus number 2, and this is pretty cool too for the first 20 people. So we're gonna do a bonus Facebook ad optimizing training with one extra Q&A.
Okay, Ed.
So
I'll let you go.
the 3 modules that you're gonna get.
Okay, cool, man.
Obviously, optimizing, tweaking your ads to continue to benefit from them is what's necessary. So for the first 20 people, we're going to give you guys a bonus training where we're going to talk about how to do Facebook ad optimizing. Then you guys can take ads.
Okay, I can just send it to you for 2 then. That's fine.
Q&A where you can show us exactly what you've done.
Okay, no problem. I'll resend it to you.
So here's the cool thing about this, guys.
Okay. Okay, cool, Ed.
I love this.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Really cool Facebook
Okay,
marketers.
bye-bye.
And I learned something yesterday that we implemented, and it literally dropped our lead cost in half overnight. Literally dropped our lead cost in half overnight. That's the type of stuff we're going to be sharing with you guys if you're a part of the Fast Mover Bonus number 2 and going over the ad optimization training.
Awesome. I've actually already seen a bunch of people all set in order already. Cool. All right, awesome. Let's just keep moving on for a second here. Wanted to give you a quick reminder that there really is no risk, okay? As always, if you don't feel like you've gotten 10 times the value from this little intensive, within the first 30 days, you can ask for your money back. Okay, if you send us an email, we'll refund you 100% of your money. No questions asked. Same thing with this training tonight, okay? If for some reason you feel like you didn't get your step-by-step process that you wanted, send us an email tonight, and then we can refund you your money for the $1 and for the $36. Okay? So again, go to http, I don't like the colon / but onlineleadershippro.com /Facebook-lead-thief.
not Facebook. FB.
FB. My goodness, it's right there on the screen.
Just saying.
Cool. Alrighty, so lastly, how would you like to pay to get Say Yes? Now, we've done this with some of our other courses before. We're setting up an affiliate system, right, for a bunch of the different courses that we have. Same thing goes for this one. So you're going to pay $157. We're going to sell it at $197, and you're going to get 40% commission. Okay, so you literally sell 2 of these trainings, and you get your money back, right? Which is pretty awesome. So that's something that you'll be able to have access to once we get up all those emails and capture pages and everything, so that you literally can drive traffic to those offers, and then we'll help you get them to convert and make you some money. Sound good? All right. So this is not the right link anymore, so I'm going to skip out over that one. Okay. It is, again, it is onlineleadershippro.com/FB-lead-thief. Okay? If you need me to put it into the questions box again, I can too. How are we doing on fast mover bonus number 1?
It's going to be tight to get fast mover bonus number 1. It's going to be tight, but give it a try. Keep trying.
Okay, we actually have quite a few that said they're trying to enter their information frantically right now. Okay, so again, first 5, and I have a feeling that there's going to be a couple that come in right around the same time, so I'll have to go by timestamps. But that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know about fast mover bonus number 5, or fast mover bonus number 1 for 5 people. I don't know about that one.
What do you mean?
I just don't know if it's available anymore.
Oh, okay. It's not. It's gone. Well, then let us know. But the 20 is still open. Okay, so what we will tell you is that the 20 is still pretty darn good, because you're going to get optimizing training from us. So basically what we share with our one-on-one students for our top 5, we're going to share with you on an optimizing training. Okay, and you're going to get a group Q&A with us. So yeah, it may not be one-on-one. You may not be able to get video scripting from us, but you'll still be able to show us your videos, literally show us your ads, and we'll be able to still give you as much feedback as possible.
Yeah, this bonus, guys, again, this is the one where we're going to be sharing all the stuff that we're...
Hey, Cameron, sorry for calling you 5 minutes late. No excuse.
Like I said, there was something I was taught last night.
Yeah, I'm multitasking, and multitasking is never a good thing. You know, I'm trying to I hate to use the word trying, but I am integrating habits into my routine, one of which is not multitasking. You know, the power of full engagement. And here I am trying to wrap up a webinar as I'm about to call you. And not good. The breakdown usually happens, so I've learned, you know, it's important to, in the transition between tasks, you know, like you schedule something till 7:30 and then a call, you know, right at 7:30. And there's always something that happens in that transition. Something comes up, you know, so it's best to have at least a 10-minute transition between the things you do. And that's just some, you know, to maintain integrity with like what you're doing, like just building in a 10-minute, like for example, if you're going to work 1 hour on something, you only work for 50 minutes, and at the end of that 50 minutes, it's like, okay, time to wrap up, because I'm committed to being done in 1 hour.
So we're really excited to work with you here. I guess I just wanted to ask you, why did you...
Yeah, I appreciate you taking my call. I see that it's late, and I keep forgetting that we're 2 hours difference, so I'm calling you at 9:30 your time, outside of normal business hours. But did you get my interview that I sent you? Awesome. Did it help?
I think it's underutilized, and I think people maybe are a little bit afraid, you know, because to make a regular post is very easy, but then, you know, when you have to put a video, maybe yourself in front of it, or maybe say something, then it's harder. Right. So that's why I'm very eager to learn more and just, you know, put myself out there. I'm a little bit shy person, but you know what? You have to start somewhere.
Well, hey, here are a couple of things, Magdalene. Number one, that was awesome. You know, so you shouldn't be that shy. You definitely are well spoken. But here's the cool thing, Magdalene. You're absolutely right. A lot of people are afraid to do what we're talking about tonight, and because you're willing to do it, right? And you said you're a little shy, and there may be a little bit of fear, but if you're going to overcome that fear and you're going to be able to take action on this, and I know you will, because a lot of people won't. That's why you're going to see success. That's why it's such a great strategy. You're absolutely right. That's awesome.
Yeah, I see the potential.
Cool. Well, we're looking forward to working with you, Magdalena. We'll be in touch over the next 24 hours.
Okay, perfect. Wait. All right.
Alrighty, let's see. Anybody else want to come out that also just invested in that 2-week intensive? And we'll let you guys know the date.
Hey, Valerie, you're all set. We got yours.
Definitely. So who's the?
So yeah, I think you guys tried to put it a second.
Well, it's the first one's hard. That's the thing. It's hard because you don't know where they're at yet. But I promise you, once you do your first one, you're like, hey, can you introduce me or refer me to somebody else who I can interview? They're gonna come out of the woodworks. It's just the way it happens. They're just gonna come out of the woodworks.
It's probably going to be either in 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, we want to get you started. We want to get you moving fast, but we also want to make sure that we've got everybody and they're all set. So it's definitely not going to be wrapping up this week. It may be looking like more towards the end of next week. Okay, but we'll have you guys all set up. We'll have you in the Facebook group. Okay,
So coaching point on this part right here, the whole alignment and enrollment in your mission statement, that's part of the selling process. Right now you're not in the selling process, you're actually in the listening process. I think of the selling process as the closing process, and this is more like the opening process. You're not enrolling them in your ideas, you're listening to the conversation they're having in their heads. It's not about you at this point. I know it's kind of hard to let go, but it's absolutely not about you. It's not about your vision. It's just straight listening. Because when you go into the conversation kind of already wanting to direct the conversation, you're going to taint the results of your research. Like if you give somebody a survey, multiple choice and 10 questions, it's like, for the most part, you already know what the answers are going to be. It's going to be one of the 4 choices, right? So there's no research there. I mean, there's surveying. There's a distinction between surveying and research. The open-ended questions are very powerful. You're going to see things that you never even thought about before. You're going to hear words. You're going to hear terminology. You're going to hear things that aren't harming your own knowledge.
A new product to help me fit well, and I'm trying really hard to market that product. I think Facebook is
by the way,
our company recommends it, but
great
they recommend it's not working.
for 2 reasons. One, it shows gratitude. 2, when you ask for things, you have to ask them for the mailing address.
The cool thing is that it sounds like you've got a product target
So either you sell them one or you give them one. You know what I mean?
Different kind of ads and target different kinds of
You can send it to them.
Yes. Awesome.
Yes, perfect. So I'm excited.
Oh, good. Well, we're excited to help you out as well, too, and kind of get to know you a little bit better. I'm a previous second grade teacher, so I know what it feels like when it comes to trying to look for a job in any line of field like that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I've actually just started a volunteer job at doing social work with families. So I'd really love to get my network marketing business going so that I can actually do social work as a nonprofit, which I would really pro bono.
Yeah, no problem.
That's awesome.
So I really want to make this work.
Nice, good. Well, then we're happy and excited to help
Yeah.
you out. Get started and get you
Got
moving.
it. So
Thank
cold
you
call.
much
How do
for
you cold call
coming
your
out.
avatar?
Thank you. You're
To be
welcome.
honest with you, I have not done any cold calls with avatars. All my avatars have been people that I've come across and met and talked to. So a tip I would give you, without speaking from experience, is introduce yourself as who you are, Cameron, and you are an entrepreneur who is looking into the yoga industry, and your goal is to serve, his future clients, which are going to be yoga therapists, and in order to best serve them, you want to kind of You want to figure out, what it is that they need. What is it that they're dealing with. Maybe they can educate a little bit more about their business, their mission statement. And honestly, just be very curious. Just feel like I would really appreciate your expertise and your enlightenment on the topic. And just ask a couple open-ended questions. I mean, ask them to share, A, ask them for their time. And then B, it may not be right there and then when you talk to them. In fact, it probably won't be because you just schedule an appointment if it's a cold call. But, say ask for at least 10 minutes of their time, let's say 10 to 15 minutes of their time. And then just leave it with a few open-ended questions. Just ask them their story. People like to tell their story, ask them why they got into yoga therapy. And then once they've talked about themselves, then you can ask them, hey, this is going to be very valuable insight. Let me ask you a couple open-ended questions. What is your greatest fear and frustration that you're currently dealing with as a yoga therapist? Okay, great. What is your greatest desire, as a yoga therapist? Great. And so you can capture that, and you do a good job. And I would say the first one definitely gives them a thank you card, maybe even a $5 gift certificate. That's what I did for my first one. And just say, hey, could you refer me to someone else? And just go into it with heart of service. Like, you want to better understand the yoga therapist so you can serve them best. You don't want to be someone just shoving product in the marketplace. You want to be someone who understands what yoga therapists are dealing with so you can best serve them.
And again, guys, like Kate said, for anybody that
does that tip help?
You guys know how we are about this stuff.
Okay, and I'm not talking from I'm being very authentic with you. I haven't done this yet, so I'm just sharing with you what I would probably say on the phone if it were a cold call. And remember, cold calls are cold calls, so it's okay if they hang the phone up on you. We're busy. No, doesn't. Yeah, exactly. And just look for one person in your life. I mean, ask a couple people around you. Who do you know? Who do you know that's a yoga therapist? Go to a yoga instructor and ask them, who do you know is a yoga therapist? Maybe set your first interview with the yoga instructor. I mean, it doesn't have to be. The one that you heard was like a 7th one. Like that first one was complete crap. You know what I mean? I was nervous. I wasn't asking the right questions. I mean, I still got something out of it, but I wasn't able to direct it to where I needed to. Position where I needed to. So it's just, when you get to 10, that's where you're going to start getting to the goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, for anybody. And then again, for anybody, obviously, guys, that.
No worries, just do your first one. First one's fun. Just like, hey, can I interview you? You know what I mean? And somebody you know already. Someone in yoga. I mean, if you can't find yoga therapist or yoga instructor, just someone who does yoga. Someone who uses a yoga mat. You know what I mean?
For the sake of time, you're going to have to replay.
Yeah, perfect, man. Let that be your first. Record it and keep going. I know this is kind of like a process here, and it's and you want to get to building a website right away and selling, and that's what everybody wants to get to. But I promise you, the process that we're going through right now is going to give you the insight that's going to give you the distinction to the original.
On their profiles, but I'll tell you right now, it's not frowned upon necessarily.
No problem, man. No problem. One thing I wanted to share with you. So this is something I am personally dealing with. I'm taking on is owning the value that I give people, especially my coaching clients. And I know we haven't talked about any kind of arrangement or what you want out of this, but would you be interested in continuing this, coaching relationship?
And then how to actually create those ads to start targeting your fans. Okay, so you're gonna want to build your fan base on there, and then the best people to target are people that are either in a target audience that you find or on your fan page that become loyal fans of you. Let's see, how many video ads have we done so far? To be honest, we've been playing. We haven't cut that many video ads.
We have one video ad of 25 ads.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes. That's something very useful, and that's what I'm about is clear expectations. And You know, actually, I was, cause I get I get coached as well. I have multiple coaches myself. I literally spend over 50% of my money on coaching and mentoring because I know that's, for me, that's the highest leverage thing. So I was actually being coached yesterday on, you know, how to coach others. And I was actually recommended to charge like $500 an hour to, based on the value that I'm able to provide. But I'm like, well, for you, since I've already started the conversation with you, and I really want to earn your trust and keep you as a, you know, a life, you know, long client, and you know, help you take this idea to fruition. You know, I'm willing to go down as low as $50 an hour for my time. And yeah, and what I'm limited too. I can only take on, you know, so many one-on-one clients at a time. So yeah. So in the way we would structure this, I think it'd be beneficial to you is we prepay for 1 month's worth, and we do 4 hours a month, and we break it up into 1 hour a week. And so the 1 hour a week, basically every week, we'll move from 1 week to the next with, you know, I review what you got done, we give you some recommendations, and you know, we set goals for the following week. We can do it that way, or if you want to do a 1 call a month type deal. Some people do it that way too, but if you want more accountability, I'm going to recommend a 1 time a week type deal.
And see if there was actually a target audience on Facebook that would make sense for my offer. So we don't do that. It's something you could
and the reason I like to do it is prepay like up front. You know, like for example, we'll do 1 month for 4 hours, so like $200. You can break up that time as you see fit. You know what I mean? For right now, since we're one-on-one, so just want to do 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there that week, you know, or if for whatever reason you miss a week, you know, that's perfectly fine. You prepay the time, and you know, I'm going to be generous. I want to see you be successful. You know. Yeah.
So, for example, today, you know, we did network marketing when we were doing our ad. So, say you were a fan of Kate, okay, and her page. The only way you would see the ad that she had.
No, you know what? Everything up to this point is my gift to you.
That's the only possible way you would saw that.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Now, with regards to spending, that's dependent upon your budget. So you can utilize something as simple as $5 a day, $10 a day, okay? Or you can scale up if you're really serious about getting some like big results or whatever you want. You can scale up to anything above that.
So that's a great question. I haven't actually selected a specific day for doing coaching calls yet. It's a great idea, though. I should designate 1 day for coaching. But honestly, my plan right now is just to figure out what works best for both of us, and based on what you know, what you need. As I take on more clients, so what I have to switch to a structure where I have like set consulting hours. But as of right now, I can kind of work with you more one-on-one. So you have the benefit right now.
I will try and go get a credit card with no limit and dump in $100,000 because what's going to come back is $200,000. You get my point? So it's not about how much you put in, it's about trying to get the most return back. And ultimately, when you do, if you're making 50 cents more than you're putting in, you'll do that every day.
Okay, JR. Yes, you're correct. That some of the videos on Facebook will autoplay without you clicking on it, but no audio plays. So would we recommend using a video with just words and having audio behind it for someone that actually wants to click on it and listen? What I would recommend in that standpoint is to test it out. So try one maybe with you just talking, and that's totally fine. But people are now getting used to it.
So I'm hearing your lunch break tends to be good for you, and or the evening tends to work for you as well.
I can't hear something, then I click on it with my mouse, or I click on it, you know, from my laptop. So I would recommend testing it out. It actually sounds like an interesting strategy. We haven't done it necessarily with a video with just words yet, but it may keep some people's attention if you do it the right way. So I'd be interested to see what your results are on that, and see if that works for you.
Okay, awesome, man.
Another question about why we embed the video into the actual ad, and we don't have just like a regular Facebook image.
Yeah, totally.
Put our video on our capture page. Okay, so here's the breakdown.
Sure, no problem. We can also work too. Is like I said, right now I'm a little bit more flexible with my time because right now I only have a handful of clients. I have about 5 right now. But as I get, I'm cutting it off at 10. 10 is the most I can manage effectively and actually be of value to you guys. So, until I get to that point, we can be a little bit flexible. So, you can also give me like a, maybe, like I know how this works. Is I get coaching as well. Sometimes you hit a wall and you need to talk or whatever. And if you give me a 24-hour notice, I can try to put you in for that, plan for that next day, somewhere in my day for our coaching calls. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like only 1 hour per week right now. If you need 30 minutes or an hour tomorrow because you're stuck on this, you just send me a text or email and we'll take time for the next day where we can get you past whatever you're stuck on. Oh, you're welcome, Cameron. I appreciate working with you. It's always fun to work with people who are willing to take action and to learn. You've taken already quite a bit of action, and you're definitely someone that's worth my time. I can help.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any other questions? We're probably going to wrap it up pretty soon. This has been an awesome training. We had an absolute blast. I hope that we gave you as much value as possible. I would love to hear about any results that people have with regards to action that they take tonight.
Yeah, I am capable of doing that. What I can tell you in the marketplace right now, because I was just offered this, just to have a basic WordPress website set up with hosting, generally will run you close to $1,000 in the marketplace to have someone do it for you. Just give me that's kind of what it is. It's not higher, and that's just a basic website. That's to have someone do it for you. My time, again, I'm giving you the deal for the hour, so I can teach you, at that rate as well. I can teach you at $50 an hour, and it may take us, a few hours to do it, but I can teach you how to make a website. Or I can give you, so 3 options, I guess. I can teach you how to do it, I can do it for you, or I can refer you to someone who I know can get it done for you. So one of those 3 options. So what I can tell you is in the marketplace, if you just go out and try to hire someone of quality, it's going to run you close to $1,000. But you get a good product. I'm not saying you're going to get what you pay for. Whereas if you want to do it yourself with my coaching, I can, there's a lot more to the mcshea, like getting the website, getting all the back end stuff of the website, which is I'm pretty good with. I'd say it's going to take you. I just did this last week for someone. It took about 3 hours, and that's of my time. So let me go into the cost. So if you did it yourself, so a few costs of the website, right? The domain name is going to run you about $15 to $20 for the year. The hosting of the website is going to run you about $15 a month, and and then if you have a contact manager like an autoresponder, which you should have if you have a website, that'll run you about $20 a month, and then any bells and whistles that you buy for your website, as far as like specific themes or plugins, and we can get into all that later. But to have a bare bones website that functions, it's going to cost you, and assuming you do it all yourself, it's going to cost you roughly, you said $20 for the domain name, $20 a month. So basically $20 for domain name, and then like $35 a month. And that's with 0 bells and whistles. That's bare bones. So I think you can probably make a whole website with the bells and whistles for about $200 to $300 if you did it all yourself. Yeah, and then if you have some coaching around that, you know, you can get it done a lot faster. Yeah, so I'm just giving you some guesstimations. You don't have to start with a website, mind you. You know, for example, the woman that I just consulted, she wants a website, but that's not what we started. We started with generating leads for her business. You know, oftentimes people, they go into making a website, they don't really know why they're making a website. It's just like, oh, I'm going to have a web store that's going to be able to, you know, look pretty, and people come to the website. And really, the sole purpose of a website is to generate leads, for your business to be a presence and generate leads. And when you're first getting started, like, you know, you probably just want to straight up generate leads. You know what I mean? Like, you build a website, like you build it and they will come. It takes a long time for them to come sometimes. The best thing to do is to just create what's called a capture page or a squeeze page, and then you drive traffic to that capture page. And what that's going to do for you, so traffic is like eyeballs, right? You know, like you can target very specifically, you know, yoga therapists in Chicago, for example, or people that are interested in yoga therapy, and then bring them to your website, or capture page, I should say, and then you give them something of value in exchange for their contact information. You know, whether it be like a consultation or some kind of information product on yoga, whatever it could be. The point is you have like a value exchange, and they give you their contact information. And you're able to start building a list of yoga therapists that you communicate with on command. And that's really where your business is in your list. Like, yeah, if you had a website where people came and bought stuff, that's great. And hopefully they find you and they come and they buy things from you, but you have no control, really. You know, it's just kind of like, hopefully they come and buy, and it's just you running around asking people to buy things from you, or having a sales team like directing people to your website. You want to build your business strategically. You want to build a list of yoga therapists or people who are currently already buying your products. And you want to do that by, again, creating what's called a squeeze page or a capture page, which can be part of your website, by the way, but it's a component of it. I would say create that first. And that's also going to help you test the market. Before you invest like $300 in building this whole website, like, start making money, you know, and start generating leads. And I would recommend, and recommend just about everybody, to start off with Facebook as their first advertising platform, because it's very user friendly, and allows you to be very specific with the people that you target. You could literally show your ad to yoga therapists in Chicago. You know what I mean? Yeah, and only them. So you're only paying for them to see your stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. And this is the thing, I don't want to overwhelm you. Like, we're not there yet. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, just do your 10 interviews. Start with your first one, and from there, you remember the next step from there? No problem. You're going to take a piece of computer paper, an 8 by 11, and just draw segments. Yeah. Nailed it. Yeah. That's exactly right. So once you conduct your 10 interviews and you start listening, you're listening to the recordings, you're going to find about 10 words that are going to come up most frequently, like the vocabulary words, and you're also going to compile a list of pains and frustrations, you know, desires. You know, one column, like you said, your frustration, another column, like desires and wants. And you know, once you have that, you know, your 10 words in your list of, I would say 20. Go for 20. If you can get 20, you have something. Start with 10. Right when you get to around 10, that's when you start hitting the gold. Again, kind of like the interviews, right? And I know it seems silly, but literally on a piece of paper like that, with your 10 top words and your 20 fears, frustrations, wants, and desires, like you have your business. Everything around your business is around those things. It's not about what you want. It's about what you target, you know, personally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So sorry, and I may have said that wrong. So you want to have 20 of each, ideally. 20 of each. You want 10 words or 20 of each. Yeah, yeah. Okay, no problem. So these are two separate things, right? So from the 10 interviews, you're going to find 10 words that show up the most often. You know what I mean? Like just they're going to become common vocabulary lingo amongst yoga therapists. You know, I don't even know what they are. Neither do you. You're going to discover them. And then also separate from that, a list of 20 of the fears and frustrations, wants, and desires. Yeah, no problem. You're very welcome. Yeah, totally. We do 30 minutes, 30 minutes at a time. Yeah, definitely, definitely. And what I'll do, Cameron, is I'll go ahead and I'll send you a little thing through PayPal, and just let me know if let me know you got it. Again, you know, we'll just do pre purchase of 4 hours, and we can break those up how you feel is needed for you. We'll start there. Awesome. You're very welcome, man. Keep up the good work. No problem, too. Dinner on you, pussy.